Hey guys, Kevin Jackson here with House of Freedom. For those of you who don't know, House of Freedom is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to ending homelessness and the homelessness of veterans. Today I'm excited. I had this crazy idea to take you guys along the ride and on the journey for the restoration of House of Freedom, bringing this facility and this building back to life, so that we can house people and we can feed people, we can get people off the streets and get them reincorporated back into society. Um, my plan originally was to live stream on a couple of services, like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Um, but for some reason, I'm not allowed to go live on any of those platforms. So what I'm doing instead is um, I have a video. I'm recording it, and then I'll just post it later. And hopefully, basically, the reason I can't go live is because we don't have enough followers. So people subscribe, like, share, so that we can go live, and that we can reach more people and let them know what we're doing. But I'm still excited. So I'm just going to take you guys along the journey. I'll talk to you guys as I'm working. And this is just what I do. I come out. There's usually nobody with me. Every now and again, I'll have my brothers or some volunteers come out and help me, but usually it's just me. And I'll come out. Like today, I am sanding drywall. So we all of this wall that you see all the way down, all of this on the top was busted out. This building had been vandalized horribly before we got in it, and so it was vandalized, dilapidated, and it's still cold in here. We need HVAC, people. We need HVAC. Somebody that knows how to do this HVAC and is certified and has the ability to pay for it. Please. It is like ice in here, but we got to get this done. I believe that help is going to come. And maybe it's you that's watching, or you that's listening, or maybe you know someone who has a heart to give and to serve, or who has the capacity to invest in a facility like us, and we're willing. We are willing. So yeah, all of this wall was torn out across the top, and then down there at the bottom where that hole is, all of that, yeah, was torn out as well. And then on the other side of the hallway, you can't see now. I'll change the setting here in a minute. But all of it was torn out. So we put new drywall up all the way down, and I've mudded. Mud for is just joint compound. That's all that is. Put mud there, and I'm sanding it down, and I'm not trying to get it perfect because we have to mud again. So I'm trying to get it straight, and then I'll put more mud on it to fill in all the gaps, sand that down, and then we'll be good to go. So right now, we're working on this wall here. I'll make sure that I'm in the frame as I'm working. And man, I wish I could go live so that you guys and I could interact, but this is the next best thing. And hopefully we'll be able to someday soon get the ability to go live so that we don't have to do recorded sessions and then post it and you guys can't really interact. But still leave your comments, still leave everything down below. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's keep going. I've been going, obviously. So let's keep going. So, for most of you, you guys don't know, I am House of Freedom is near and dear to me because number one, I was homeless, and I saw the system of the homeless population, and in my opinion, it was based on a matter of how many people can I get through my doors, how many people can we say we fed because we get more money from the government, or we get more money allocated to us because we fed, 1,000 people versus 100 people. And it wasn't really helpful or beneficial because those same people that they fed, that they're saying like, "Yay, victory! We fed this many people," they're still sleeping, in that facility, and night after night and day after day, month after month, year after year, those same people are still in a lot of these facilities. And so it was important to me when I was homeless to not be in that cycle. So what I did was I all the shelters that I went to, I just studied the gaps. I got to a point where I looked at the things that they did well and the things that they didn't do well. And I looked at where the people in the program were excelling and where they weren't excelling. And I built a program based on the gaps that I seen in multiple organizations. And that's why House of Freedom is near and dear to me. Now, a lot of people may think that House of Freedom is doing big numbers, but we're not. We're literally concerned about making sure people never need a program like this again. And so for us, it's not about feeding 1 million people, because if we feed them, then what happens tomorrow? That's all we're really concerned about. What happens tomorrow? Where are they at tomorrow? They're still hungry. So our job at House of Freedom was to embark on the journey of how do we end the cycle of homelessness and poverty without being a welfare program. And so our program is designed to take them through a rigorous course of, let's get rehabilitated. Let's figure out why we're here. Let's get you into doing something purposeful with your life. Let me, while you're doing those things, show you how to pay bills, how to manage money, how to be part of the community. When they leave, we want to be able to set them up with an apartment, set them up with a job, have the training for the job. They know how to manage money, budget, all of these things. Excuse me. To where there's no need for a homeless facility again. They have steady income. They know how to manage it. They're not addicted to substances. They have community surrounding them. They have someone calling them on the weekly, saying, "Hey, is there anything you need? How's it going?" House of Freedom is so different from all the other organizations that I've personally been in, and that's why it is so near and dear to us. So during the day, like right now, it's nighttime here, here at our facility. That's why I'm the only one here. It's late at night because during the day we're feeding people. We are out in the community just loving on people, but we don't take a check here. Not yet. I want to be able to get to the point where we can do this full time, but right now I still work a 9 to 5. I still work a 9 to 5, and I'm in here doing this because I believe so strongly in what we're doing. And so I think it's so important for us to come together on this and join in, because this is not just a part-time thing for me. I want to be able to do this full time because this is what our community needs. Our country really needs this. I believe if you want to change your country, we can start with the homeless people. That'll be the easiest change. So this is why it's so important for us to get to a point of where um, we can house people, because number one, we want to do this full time. Number two, it's not just about feeding people. Those people are hungry tomorrow. You know what I mean? Let's figure out how. Let's teach them how to cook. So, um, so yeah. So I think I'm only gonna go to about 15 minutes on this. If I was on live, I'd do longer, but it's gonna be tough to upload this long of a video on multiple platforms. So it's gonna take a lot of time. I think I'm only gonna go to 15 minutes, and that time is almost up. But once again, guys, Kevin Jackson, House of Freedom. We appreciate it. Every dollar counts. It really does. We were able to do a lot of this just based on people intentionally giving. People like Transformation Church, people like Foundations Church, people like Blankenship Collision, countless other people. Phillips 66. We're able to get this far because they invested. They saw the vision. They understood, and if these people can get behind it, you can definitely get behind it. Kevin Jackson with House of Freedom signing out. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate you, and I'll take you guys again as soon as I can do live. We're doing live, but I'll bring you guys along with me again next time I'm here. Well, probably not next time because I'm here almost every night. But we gotta get it done. We gotta get people off the streets. We gotta feed them. We gotta reincorporate them back into society and create a better community for ourselves, for our children, for our future. So yeah, we love you. We thank you.